So LaPoop Stang James, aka LeBum James, aka LeBron James, goes on a rant. He's frustrated. He's angry. He goes off, has a mental breakdown. LeBron James lashes out at all of Bronny James' so-called critics, at Bronny James' so-called haters. He thinks that Bronny James got haters. Only the greats get hate. But Bronny James isn't great. Bronny James will go down as the most overrated player in USC history. The USC Trojans should have their own art exhibit specifically made for the worst players that ever suited up for the USC Trojans. Bronny James deserves to go on the wall, deserves to have a portrait who will be remembered as the worst player in USC Trojan history. So LeBron James really believed that there are people out there that don't want to see Bronny James prevail. He believes that there are people who don't want to see Bronny James make it to the NBA. LeBron James is channeling his inner P. Diddy. He think that this is, you can hate me now, but I won't stop now. He's channeling his inner DJ Khaled. They don't want me to have a bigger pool than Kanye. He believes that there are people out there preying on Bronny James's downfall. I am preying on LeBron James' downfall. But here's what LeBron James had to say. He says, quote, "My son, who's a 19-year-old, getting a lot of hatred when he's a kid trying to live out his dream. We have grown men and women doing whatever they can to make sure that that doesn't happen. That is the weirdest thing in the world." No, LeBron James, actually, it isn't the weirdest thing in the world. It actually shows me that there are still some people out there that exist, who have integrity, who see things for what they is. They call out the bull crap. And Bronny James is a privileged kid getting everything handed to him, and he hasn't worked for anything. And it's safe to say that LeBron James is probably speaking to people like myself. And you're absolutely correct, LeBron. I am one of those people who happens to be a grown man who is doing whatever he can, even if I have to pray at night. Yes, I'm one of the ones who wants to make sure that it doesn't happen. If Adam Silver James wasn't compromised and wasn't on the LeClutch Sports payroll, I would write him a letter begging that Bronny James isn't allowed in the RBA. His numbers are a reflection of a garbage can. The man has been basura. Bronny James' entire career makes me think of the poop emoji. I wouldn't care how old your son is. Once he turned 18 and he was in the public eye, which he was thrust into by yourself, he opened himself up for constructive criticism. Your son is getting your basketball karma. For all the years the media attacked your teammates, threw your teammates under the bus when you were the cause of all the problems. You were the reason why the team lost. You're not taking any of the blame. They blame everyone else except for you. So all those years when players got traded, when you had sports news anchors lose their jobs, coaches lose their jobs, all that bad karma is coming back to your son. And he deserves every bit of it, because now he's starting to turn into you. And no, this is not Bronny James's dream. It's your dream. You degenerate. Bronny James' dream could be, hey, I want to be a construction worker. Hell, I'm already laying a lot of bricks. I'm already shooting a lot of bricks out there on the court. So I might as well get into the construction world, lay bricks for a living and make money. But no, you're operating his career. This is not what Bronny James wants to do. You listen to interviews, he don't even know how to answer basketball questions. He doesn't even know why he's there. In the words of Marshawn Lynch, he's just there so he doesn't get fined by the LeClutch Sports camp, by LeBron James, so he doesn't get sacrificed. And then you have these mysterious cardiac arrests. LeBron James, what you have to understand that there are trolls in this world. Someone like a D. Allen Ricks TV, who's the king of all trolls, who lives for trolling you. They get a kick out of trolling you. And what we did was psychological warfare. People like myself, we're living rent-free in your head. And we talked you right into the internet. Now you're sitting on a podcast called Mind the Game, which should be called The Mind of LeBron James, because that's all you talk about is yourself. But we brought you to the internet. We are getting up under your skin. Now you're defending yourself, your name, and your son's name. I actually have a prayer for LeBron James. Dear Lord, can you please use your powers and make LeBron James retire? Could you please give LeBron James a clutch genius? Could you please, Lord? I'm begging you, Lord. Could you please expose LeBron James to the world for taking steroids allegedly? Because we all know that no human being can stay around in the league playing at a very fast pace for 20-something years without suffering an excruciating injury. Lord, could you please not allow Bronny James to get drafted? I hope that LeBron James' plan doesn't go as planned. I hope that LeBron James' plan fails and he's somehow unable to play with his son in the RBA. But LeBron, people are giving constructive criticism and being honest with Bronny. Bronny James does not deserve to be in the RBA. He doesn't even deserve draft consideration. Bronny James didn't even have a good college career. He sucked. He was trash. And the only reason that Bronny James is getting looks from teams is because of his daddy last name. See, Michael Jordan could have used his power, made moves, and got his son to the RBA and played with his son. But Michael Jordan was of the thinking that you got to earn it. The same way I got here, I earned my spot. You got to do the same. But LeBron James is trying to cheat the system to get his son into the RBA without the hard work. Bronny James is not even a B-level talent. He's not even a C-level talent. He's not even a D-level talent. He's not even an E-level talent. He's not even an F-level talent. Bronny James is the last letter of the alphabet talent. A Z-level talented player.